Okay, we're live, Mom.
Okay.
She is putting in some bread, but we are going live showing our Italian peasant soup. There was a girl, well, there's been multiple people that have been asking, can you show some meals for like people that have just had babies or somebody that's been sick? So anyways, we thought this was one of the perfect soups and recipes to show because it's quick.
It's so quick.
And everybody loves it.
So what we're going to do over the next few weeks is we're going to show the meals that we take to people when if someone has passed, or if someone is sick,
right.
Someone's had a baby,
right.
Or your friend is just down and out and you just want to take them dinner.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you some of our most favorite recipes to do that with. And we're starting with this one today. And the reason why is because it's on the menu tonight.
Yeah, it's on Italian night. And so it kind of makes it just switch it up different. It's not pasta. But it is so good. Everybody loves this soup. And the crazy part is everybody will ask, well, do your kids really eat the spinach that's inside? And they actually do.
Yes.
It welts down and it's just so yummy. It's so good. How you guys doing though, by the way?
It is so good.
It's a new week. And then we got to tell you, we're doing things a little bit different this week. We're not doing a live Friday.
Well, Friday we're taking off for Florida. Ginger is invited us down there to a big presentation that we're going to be doing there in Orlando, just outside of Orlando, on Saturday. So we hope to see a lot of our friends down there.
And it's free. So if you are in Florida, you need to try to come and say hello. It's going to be super fun.
We're so excited about it.
So excited.
So we're leaving Friday morning to do that. And so on Thursday, we're going to do another live.
Yeah.
Because we do 2 a week. And we've had so many of our fannies ask us how we make how you do the Kamut berries, how you grind them and then turn that into bread. So these are the Kamut berries that we sell. We sell the all-purpose white Kamut for everything. So if any of you have white flour in the house, your normal white flour, gold medal, it doesn't matter what brand it is, you can replace it with our all-purpose white Kamut because it's amazing.
It's amazing in every single way. Taste, everything.
Taste, texture, digestibility.
The berries, which is a whole wheat. A lot of you think that if you grind this, then you can actually get the white wheat that we use for everything, and you can't. There's a difference. So this is the whole wheat, and it is the most incredible bread. And the bread recipe that we have on the back of the 5-pound bag, it shows you how you can do both, either with wheat or you can do it with the white wheat. And the wheat bread is crazy good.
It doesn't taste anything like the normal whole wheat.
No.
It's so much better in texture, in digestibility.
We have literally gotten rid of all of our food storage of everything because once you get hooked on this, I'm not kidding, you're ruined in a good way because the quality and the digestion,
Mainly the taste.
Okay, and
Mainly
the taste. Okay, so somebody said the salt jars are almost there. It's been very complicated. We say things way too quickly, so I think that we've learned that we need to stop. Because I think we make everybody crazy, and then we're like, it's gonna be on. So anyways, they're almost posted, but we have to make it so the shipping is separate. Like we can't make it so you can add a bunch of things to the order. So it's kind of messed up the morning. And we were supposed to get them last Friday. We picked them up this morning.
Yes. We were supposed to pick them up yesterday. No, we couldn't go until today. It's difficult.
You guys,
yes, we're learning, but it's very difficult when you have products coming from France.
Yes.
Because they get loaded in France, then they go to New York, and then from New York, they're shipped out here, and then it's kind of in a holding pattern, different things that we
and
just
then the
never
craziest
know.
part was it got to New York, and then they didn't send my dad
the right papers.
The right papers.
Yeah.
So it's been in customs.
It's very complicated. But anyway, they're here.
So Mr. Food Nanny is literally like, zip your lips. You guys need to stop telling everybody everything. But we did order 400 this time.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll go as quickly, but I don't know. Last time we had 200 and they sold in like 20 minutes. You guys were blowing my mind. Yes, they will be at the warehouse too. Yes,
today.
So we'll talk about that after. Okay, so let's go show the soup. But something that I want to show you before this is a big question, and I didn't understand that this would be a question. But this is our Food Nanny apron. These have just finally hit the site, and we love them. Leisure Lane, she designed them. They're the French back. There's a lot of different styles. But I will say we are selling it at the best price. Most of them are like over $100. Anyway, so you can get our beautiful, this is our Food Nanny signature color, just because it speaks to us.
But we love
it's
all
like
the
my
colors.
mom's tile,
Yes.
everything. But yeah, I will have to say I am obsessed with all of them.
We're obsessed with
Like
every
all
color.
of them.
So there's natural, there's black, there's gray, and then our bluebell. And every color is wonderful. I want each color.
I want each color too.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so a lot of you have asked, how do you really get this on? So I'm going to put it on before we go into the soup. So it's already a cross back, right? Do you see this?
Let me hold it up.
It's already this cross, okay? So you're just keeping it crossed like that up top, and then you're just creating this hole. I don't know how to say this. And then you just put it over your head, and then you just put your arms through it, and then it just goes on super easy. It's just super easy. We're done. And we don't iron these. You can be crazy, but we don't. We
wash them and dry them on low.
Anyway, so
Dry
it's
them on
easy.
low.
And then you just take it off like the same way. You just take out wait, why am I not acting?
I
weird?
just take mine over my head.
Yeah, I think I do that too.
Yeah.
Like this,
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's very, very easy.
They're so comfortable. You'll find yourself wearing these.
Someone
to the
said they
mall.
want to paint their island the Food Nanny color.
Oh,
Look, hers
yeah.
is basically that color too.
Oh, we should show our new lights, Lizzie. We had to tell them what we had to do.
Okay, well, there were a couple of you. Hold on, I'll move this light, Mom.
Yeah,
Say
it's so funny. There were a couple of you that have already written us, but we had to change the lights out. Lizzie, go ahead and show them.
I already have a Coke out because I need to wake up this morning. Okay, so Mom, tell them how you used to have that green light hanging.
So I used to have a green light. For many of you who have watched our Instagram lives, we used to have a light from Italy. And it's beautiful, and it's my favorite in the world. But the problem was we couldn't do our filming. It was in the way, and we couldn't get a good view of the kitchen. So our decorator told us, you need 2 new lights.
Hold on,
keep the other one for another special area.
I'm gonna film it another way too.
Okay.
Keep going, yeah.
Desiree said, keep the other one for another special area, but for our filming,
I'm trying to
we
flip
had
it.
to get some new lights. So
Sorry, the filming horrible.
So Lizzie chose these, and they're vintage.
We have to get the hole patched, okay? But you guys, Desiree picked them out, and they're actually super cool. Like when you come in person, they're vintage. And Vivi Margot, that we're obsessed with, actually has something like this, but a different color in her French home. But if you see it in person, I think you notice the tile more and everything.
Yeah.
But,
I think so too.
But I think you need to convince them how you really feel.
No, I love them. I love them. Do I miss my Italian light? Sure, but these are much easier and much better for us to do our filming.
Yeah, the filming's better. But anyways, they're super fun. About Desiree, the reason we love her so much, if you don't know, we have our friend Desiree that comes and does lives with us. And anyways, we love her because she just talks about bringing in the old with the new. And the thing that bugs her so bad is when everybody thinks that you have to match your lighting to be exactly the same. And that's not the case. Even because my mom's got, gold. Do you call it gold?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's got gold lights over there. So anyway, she just said, we're going to do a big thing on it. We're going to do a live. We were going to do it this week, but we don't have time.
It won't work out this week, but we'll do it really soon. Des is coming back, so we're so excited
But those
to do that
lights
super
were
soon.
so inexpensive. She finds these incredible vintage
Deals.
lights
Yeah.
on Etsy, and you just can't even believe. Like, there's a girl in Midway that just built the most incredible brand new home, and she was showing me all the lights for her bathroom, her kids' bedrooms. I was dying because they're an incredible price.
Yes.
But they're so cool, and they're vintage, and they've got a story. So these ones on the island, they did not come as hanging lights. My husband had to reconfigure them and like make them into hanging lights.
They're not easy to do,
No.
but if you can get an electrician to help you,
Or if your
somebody
husband's
who's
handy.
yeah, then you're set.
But you guys, they've actually made the kitchen, so don't be so sad that she changed the green one. You're gonna put it somewhere
Oh,
else.
exactly. Okay.
And guess what? We have a lot of fun things that are coming up in a couple of months.
Yes, it's going to be super
Someone
fun.
wants to know what color of island is your island. We have
It's
our post.
online.
Yeah.
It's online. Go to thefoodnanny.com and you'll be able to get all of the paint colors and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta post.
So
All right.
DM us if you can't find it.
So, you guys, the Italian peasant soup is so incredibly easy. Should I just...
Yeah.
Okay, so... Here, Mom.
Yeah.
We did the colossal... Oh, you threw away the package.
Yeah.
Are those
let
only
me-
Utah?
No, that's anywhere. Let me get it out.
Okay.
So just a second. Let me see if I can find it.
All right, so we've got a pound of Italian sausage links.
Which
and
this is the one that we love.
But why does it say Utah's own?
Well, it is Utah's own, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think you can buy it anywhere. But if you can't find it, then just get your favorite. Johnson's is another good brand for Italian sausage.
Okay, so we talk about our cast iron pans a lot, but you need to invest in one of these. This is one that went crazy a few months ago. We found this one on sale and we love it. The black is the original Staub. This one's my mom's really old Le Creuset, but they're all really great.
It's my first Le Creuset we ever bought. We've had it for years. And at the time, they only offered like 2 colors. And so this was the color that I chose.
Of
then.
course,
And I,
red.
and I still love
Red.
it. That's so funny.
Okay, so
what have
take
you
it
got
out.
going, Lizzie?
You take the skin off of the casings, right?
Right, you take
Okay.
the casings
Yes.
off
Okay, so come
of the
over
sausage.
here. Then you're just gonna you're browning it with a little bit of olive oil. This is our
A
favorite.
really
for right
great
now. It's a
olive
really
oil
great one.
from Trader Joe's.
Then you're going to add your diced
I also
up.
love this one from Portugal.
Yeah.
So you've added a tablespoon of olive oil.
Yeah.
Your garlic.
So we've already browned the meat, and now we've added the garlic and the onion. And
Okay.
I don't know. Do most of you know how to get out of garlic? Because I don't know if everybody knows that trick. And then I don't know if everybody knows our trick of cutting an onion.
Why don't you show them, Lizzie? Someone says that Trader Joe's has a good sweet Italian sausage, and they do. I bought
Yes,
it
they
as
do.
well.
Okay.
Yes.
But I don't know if
And
this
Colossimo's is made in Utah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you know this trick. My nails are now off. But if you just take out the garlic and you take
A
your
pod,
knife
right?
and you smash
it.
it comes right out.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. So that's easy. And then with the onion, you take off one side. So you cut off one side, but you're keeping it attached on the one. And then I just is this the exact way that you do it?
Uh-huh.
I do 3 slits down the onion. I've already done it. And then you go 3 slits down this way.
Right.
I mean, it's already all messed up now. But then if you go like this,
You instantly have diced onion.
And then sometimes, because I do not like big onion, I will go again and I'll just dice it up more. But anyways, I don't know if you need
You
those
can get it
tricks.
as minced as you'd like it, okay?
Yeah.
Just by doing that with the knife. Or you can get out your mincer that people do have those around. We just don't, I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't ever messed with those. Someone says, I thought I heard you say the salt jars would be back in stock yesterday. Can't find them in the shop.
Well,
they
we
were
just explained, yeah.
Right, we just explained all that. They were supposed to be, but today they will be online.
We
and
didn't pick them up until this morning. It's not our fault.
It's not our fault. They weren't able to release them this morning to us, so we finally have them.
Okay, so we have some chicken that we diced up, that we washed and got the fat off of. And then, Mom, tell them about the Epicurean.
Yeah, so these are the Epicurean boards that we use to do our meat, our onions.
Even like a pizza peel.
You can use them for a pizza peel. But the great thing about these Epicurean is they've been treated. So like the onion smell does not penetrate. The meat goes, you can clean it off really well, so the meat doesn't stick. And you can put them in the dishwasher. So we love Epicurean boards for preparing foods like meats and things like garlic and onion that don't get into the actual board.
Okay, so now after you, come here, Mom. After you've gotten all of that sauteed, then you're going to add your chicken until it's no longer pink. This is so easy, but the flavors of all of it, oh yum.
So it's chicken and sausage mixed together so far with some olive oil.
I'm trying to get this to go a little faster.
Did you turn it up? Some olive oil
I don't know,
and
you check.
onion.
I'm brand new with this.
Okay.
What do you think of the frozen chopped onions? I know exactly what she thinks, but why don't you say?
I go ahead.
You say, Mom.
Yeah, go ahead, use them. That's the frozen chopped onions, I guess, would be fine to get out. I just never bought those. Just possibly another expense, right? Or is it, maybe they're cheap. I don't even know because I've never bought them.
Okay, so after we get this browned, show the diced tomatoes that we like.
So these diced tomatoes here are a great diced tomato that you can get online. You can get them at World Market. I've seen them in different supermarkets, but we like this because it comes in a 14-ounce size. And the San Marzano, oftentimes you cannot find those in a 14-ounce size. So these are great, but look how red these are. These tomatoes will make all of the difference in your recipes. They're amazing. They're a little more money. If you can't splurge on these tomatoes, then I would suggest Hunt's tomatoes. They're excellent tomatoes, and I've used them my whole life until these became available and I could afford to buy them. This is one of the better than bouillons that we like to use for chicken broth. When you're boiling a chicken, you can save your broth and you can freeze it. But if you don't have any that's homemade, better than bouillon, we're loving. You can get that at any store. Costco sells it as well. So let's see how we're doing.
Okay, so we're just trying to get our chicken no longer pink anymore. And then we're just gonna add our beans.
So we have our white beans right here that Lizzie has drained and rinsed, and we have our chicken broth here ready to go, and then we have our spinach. So we've already added our garlic and our onion. Our chicken is almost not pink.
Someone just asked what chicken.
So what we're doing is we're marrying these flavors together with the olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of onion. And for those who hate onion, make sure to mince it so that no one can see the onion
because
inside
I don't
there.
love onion, but when you saute it and you mince it,
it's good.
When she films me, it's like right up on my face. I love it.
We love to see your face. Let's see, was that chicken you added? Yes. So we have sausage in here, Italian sweet sausage. You can get it for the Colosimo brand or the Johnson's brand, or somebody was suggesting the Trader Joe's brand as well. So
is that your bread that you need to take out?
So let's check this.
We're multitasking here.
Oh goodness. I think
I don't know.
cooking this for a little too long. Got a little brown. Okay. Well, that's okay. I got the bread a little brown.
It's okay. It's so yummy.
That's okay.
So this is the whole wheat. Is the copper pot deal over? No, it is not. And we are talking to the copper pot people, trying to get them to keep it forever. Right, Mom?
Yes, we're having a meeting with them.
Okay, so our chicken is looking done, right? So all at once, we're going to add our tomatoes with the juice, our chicken broth. I feel like we're multitasking way too much today.
We're multitasking so much, and exactly what I tell our fannies not to do is what I just did.
Overbake.
I overbake the bread, and so it'll still be delicious, but it won't be as good as it would if I had not overbaked it. So we're doing so many different things. I'm sorry that just happened, but it's still delicious. I'm going to get, you need to put your bread on.
Today is hilarious.
It is
Okay,
hilarious.
now I'm
Look at
adding,
this. Look at
it
this.
looks amazing.
Yeah,
Aren't you
look-
going to put some butter on top?
No.
Why?
No,
I always do.
I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. We don't
I
need
love
to
it.
today.
I love
But
it.
this is going to be our whole wheat bread. We're going to show you how to make this on Thursday from scratch, starting with our wheat grinder. Okay. So this is the Kamut whole wheat. Don't forget, we have the Kamut all-purpose white flour. So
Okay.
that's for
Someone
everything
said,
else.
is the jam pot really only for jam?
No, we use it for everything. We boil potatoes in it, boil pasta in it. If I'm only trying to do a little bit of pasta, potatoes,
It's
make
funny,
sauces.
we use it for
everything. We love it. We just love the look of it. I think the jam pot has a great look. Has anybody received their jam pot yet?
I know, I
Who
wonder if
ordered
they
theirs
have.
online?
Okay, so now we've added all of this, and this would just simmer for about 10 minutes. Are we just going to do it faster because it's on camera?
Well, we'll just talk for a minute, and then we'll just come back to it. Let's see.
So after it simmers for about 10 minutes, you add 6 cups of the fresh spinach, and then we're going to top it off with Parmesan cheese. It is so good. Okay, I just saw a copper pot like yours in a vintage shop. They wanted $325. I was in shock. That's not shocking. This is how much copper pots are. This is why we're saying for the price. And I mean, Mom, look, she's really letting hers get in worn and looked. Because
You can clean it,
That's
and
fine.
it's as bright as new if you clean it. And we have the cleaner that we use, the bar,
bar.
what's it called?
I think it's called bars.
Yeah, the
Bars
keeper.
keeper.
The bar friends keeper.
Our bar friends keeper.
Yes, and I couldn't think of the name of it, but we use that, and it comes out perfectly clean. But I don't clean it that often. This type of kitchen art is something that you'll be passing down for generation to generation. So that's what's fun about it.
And for the price, that's why we wanted to share it to everybody, because they are so expensive.
It's so expensive. This is another pot that you'll be passing down from generation to generation. This will last forever, as will the Staub and the Le Creuset, which is right here.
Yeah.
This particular copper pot is not as thick as some. It's more thin-walled, and that's why it's a little bit cheaper. But
they said
just
that
as
the
good.
3-quart one, that's actually the same price. They claim it has a thicker wall.
Yeah, they said
and it's
it
the
did.
same price.
Yeah.
So either
Said
one.
it was actually
Get
maybe
the
a
3
little,
or the 4.
Yeah, the 3 or the 4 is perfect. It's just that they're so fun to have out as kitchen art.
They
We
really
love
are.
kitchen art.
Yes.
It is an investment. So write down a dream list of things that you want in your kitchen that call you, so that you'll want to cook and bake more. I know when I
But
see...
it's actually things, this is something else that we were going to talk about with Desiree too. Sorry.
No,
Keep
go
going.
ahead.
It's just when you really bring stuff back from a trip. This is what my mom has always talked about. When you really bring it back, it has so much wonderful meaning, and it just makes your day. Like like this salt jar, I'm not exaggerating. I can't tell you. Every time I open it, it's like a pure jar of happiness.
Yes.
Mom,
it
I'm
is.
serious.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why this little thing brings me so much joy. But I know it's because it's handmade in France.
And it takes you
and
back
I
to
went
where
there,
we were. Yeah.
And I just love it. So that is why we really are trying our hardest in our way before we can literally sell everything that we love so much to try to bring it into your home. Because we want you to feel what we feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if you haven't been to Guérande, you just got a piece of Guérande in your home.
Exactly. And these recipes will take you right back to Italy, or right back to France, or give you that feeling or that taste as well.
This one is a 4-quart. But we like both, and we've told both of our followers to get both. It is not on our website. You have to DM me, and I'll just give you the links. I have been waiting for this jar forever, and it's not showing up. I know, it's coming. It's coming, I promise. My husband has a full-time job. and this job.
Exactly.
It's coming. It's very complicated.
Exactly.
Anyways, okay, so what? Are we going to really give it 10 minutes exact?
Well, we're going to give it just a minute because we've got to bring this to a boil so that we can put the spinach in. So
Okay.
we want to show you that, and then we'll plate it.
Okay, what loaf pans do you use? Someone's asking.
Okay, so these are my favorite loaf pan. They're still hot. These are from Sur La Table, and they are, I just think, the perfect size. They're 6 by 3.5, but there's so many wonderful kitchen stores like Orson Gigi, Sur La Table, Williams-Sonoma, that are around town that have these kinds of mini pans. So you can make the bread in the regular loaf, which is a 10-inch, and then the medium is more of an 8-inch, and then these are more of a 6-inch. So if you do two of the large, you get 2 large loaves out of one recipe. If you do the medium, you get 3 loaves. And if you do the mini, you get 6. And that is for our whole wheat bread or our all-purpose white kamut. Okay? We just happen to love the mini loaves.
I'm like distracted reading your stuff.
We just happen to love the mini loaves. We got these a little overdone, but they're still
They're going to
great.
be amazing.
They're going to be amazing.
They're going to be amazing.
This bread will change your life, and anybody can make it. And that's what we're finding out. Every single person that writes us, so many people say, I've never made bread, and I can make it.
Yeah.
And it's turning out for me. So it's special.
Okay.
And it's so delicious and so good for you. This wheat, this brand Kamut, is pure strain, 100% organic, and has never been modified. And that's what's changing lives. And
Yeah,
the taste.
it really is.
The taste is the most incredible taste you'll ever taste out of any wheat I've ever had in my whole life.
And honestly, the price, it's like, yes, it is more. It's like, we know that, but it's just like with everything. It's like, do you want to buy a Star Pot, or do you want to buy the cheap one that's not going to last you forever? You get what you pay for, honestly. And the thing is that the white flour, everybody knows this. This is not just like we're coming up with some study all of a sudden. Everybody knows that the white flour has just been stripped of everything, and this is where all the gluten intolerant are having issues. Everybody's having gut issues. And even if you aren't, some of you are then trying the kamut, and then you're realizing that you're having a gut issue. But yeah, the taste of it, it's not, that's the beauty of it. I feel like if it was just for bread, I mean, the berries I feel like is for the bread, but
Well, yes.
But the white wheat, you can adapt everything that we love and crave. And I'm a good baker. I've been baking all of my mom's stuff forever. I know my cookies, I know my cakes, all of that, and everything can be adapted to it. And we tried not just your recipes. It works. It works.
In everything.
And it makes it so good. So
It gives your products, your time is so valuable, and when you finish cooking your cookies or your breads or whatever it is, it's so much more quality and so much more depth when you bite into it. So it is more expensive, but the thing is, it's just about priorities.
Yeah.
And we go to the store and we think nothing of buying a $4 to $6 loaf of bread, and that's not costing you
well,
that
it made
to make
me laugh. It's like we've been saying, it's a run to Chick-fil-A. I mean, it really is. It's like, go get yourself a 25-pound bag, because it's just like going and getting lunch at Chick-fil-A. I mean, for one day. So you have to just try it. But the salt is the marriage to the
Yes.
two. And some of you didn't even know that we had the salt, which is shocking. Okay, somebody's got a question. Just, if you've ever got shipping problems, you need to DM me, okay? Things are shipped different. So if you've got your cookbooks, then your hot pads are on their way. There's so much to say. Okay, do you have a particular day each week that you bake bread, Mom?
I actually don't have a particular day. When I had my family and these 7 kids, I normally baked bread on a Tuesday, but I don't really.
I've been kind of trying to do it on Sunday.
Really?
Well, just because I'm like out for the week. The kids don't have it for their lunches.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Afternoon.
So Sunday I've just been kind of whipping up bread.
For me, it was usually a Tuesday, but most of the time I baked bread twice a week. And so probably on Tuesday and Thursday, maybe a Saturday if I was home. Saturdays was the hardest day of the week for me when I was raising my family.
Saturday.
And you would think it would be the most fun, but it was the hardest day. And it was because, okay, what activity, what do you want to do?
I know, everybody's losing it.
We need to do chores. We need to clean the house up. We need to do the yard work. And then let's go on a bike ride. Or if it's cold, let's do skiing. What can we afford to do?
Yeah.
What can we not afford to do?
Yeah.
Saturday was so hard for me.
Yeah.
The hardest day of the week. And I know something that made it fun was grill night. And that's why that's why I put grill night on Saturday. Was because if we weren't eating.
Oh yeah, this is how I take off my apron, people.
Oh yeah.
This. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, grab it like that. So if we weren't going out for hamburgers on a Saturday night, we were grilling it at home. And if Dad wasn't home, the kids would help. And if the kids weren't old enough, I did it myself. Okay, let's get
fabulous. Okay, so I have been using Kamut for a while, and I noticed a difference in my skin. I haven't used it for about 2 weeks because I've been out of town and stuff, and my skin is freaking horrible. I think it's connected. Whoa.
We think there's so many things connected now.
And natural light. I feel like I gotta be a natural light. Okay, so what is the difference between Kamut, say, versus Lehigh Roller Mills? This is a very good question.
Okay, so Kamut is just totally different. Lehigh Roller Mills has their good white flour, and they have their good white bread flour, and all kinds of whole wheats there, which are all the ones that we always used. And they're great products. The Kamut is a different product. It is 100% organic. It is an authentic, old ancient grain. And so it's pure strain. It's never been modified. Most of these others, wheats and all flours, have been modified to the point where a lot of people can't eat them. That is not why I started using Kamut. I did not realize the large effect that the Kamut was going to have on everybody. I was using it mainly for taste. I was experimenting with all of the ancient grains, spelt, einkorn, tough. There's so many. All of them I was experimenting with. And when I got to Kamut and then went to Italy and tasted the Kamut in their pizza dough, I went nuts. I went crazy. And so it was the best taste of all of the ancient grains. And also I found with the all-purpose white Kamut being pure strain, 100% organic, never been modified, all of these same things, that the white Kamut was upping the quality of every single thing I was making. Not only taste, but the quality of the all-purpose white Kamut is naturally enriched. The other white flour is not naturally enriched. They have to enrich it. So that's the main thing. Plus, it's pure strain.
Okay,
plus
I
it's
think
organic.
we said pure strain 5,000 times.
So that's basically it. I'm just trying to teach you.
But yeah, Lehigh Roller Mills is what she always used to get. I mean,
yes,
we did love it.
We're not going to knock it.
No,
we're not going to knock it. We love our friends at Lehigh Roller Mills. We love their flour. I hope we still have friends there. We touted their products my entire food nanny career. That is where I bought all of my flour.
Yeah.
But once discovering this ancient grain, I couldn't go back.
It's like there's a million other salts. We love our salt here in Utah. I mean, we get asked that all the time. We love the real salt. Redmond salt.
Yes.
It's great.
It's delicious.
But if we want to be totally honest, we are obsessed with, Okay, what's the fiber content on the Kamut?
So go online. It will be best for you to go online and look all that up. It has more protein. There's so many more vitamins and minerals that are in there They say it's an energy grain. The list is so long, and I am finding out after going on now 5 years of only eating kamut, I am finding so many health benefits in myself as well as my entire family.
Yeah.
Everybody is saying that it's making the world of difference.
Well, the crazy thing is that we have a brother. We're talking now Kamut, when Kamut is now Thursday. Whoops.
Yeah.
But we have a brother that has, oh my heck.
MS.
MS. I was going to say something else. MS, and he really has noticed a drastic difference with him. I mean, everybody that has their issues, it's weird. Like, they feel like it's helping them in the way that it should.
Yes.
And I think that we're noticing a difference. I'm noticing a really weird thing going on with my son. I never knew that he was gluten. I've never even thought of anything like that. And every time we eat out of the house now, because he's been only eating strictly kamut for like 2.5 years. Well, 2 years. I don't know, 2.5 years or something like that. And so when we now go out and eat bread or anything at a restaurant, he gets a stomach ache after. So I think there is something to it, and we didn't even think of it that way.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know that. We didn't think of it. It was just like, holy cow, this taste has
amazing.
Like, our cookies are now dogged by the original recipe with the salt too. I'm not kidding.
It's
you
a
have to
marriage.
have both. It's a marriage.
I found them both in Europe and started experimenting with them both. Cooking everything I've ever baked, everything I've ever cooked with the salt and the kamut, and I was going crazy. It's true. It was changing my life, and I knew it was
We're
great
gonna
and
have
amazing.
to stop.
Okay,
someone was saying, I was
up.
trying to see a nutritional label. Is it on your site? The thing is my mom's saying to go and just Google it.
Because it's the best thing for you to do.
Because, do you want me to bring it over there?
Yeah.
The soup?
Yeah.
Okay. If you Google it, you'll get a better nutritional label. Okay, I can't get the camera and this.
Okay. Oh, where is it?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's so much to say about, Lizzie,
We'll talk
turn it
more
around.
about just Kamut on Thursday.
Right. We'll talk more. Let's plate this up. Let's get our soup in our darling bowls.
We're going to link these.
Yes.
These are from Sur La Table.
I love these. I've had these for a few years from Sur La Table. They're really great.
Okay.
And then we'll put some fresh Parmesan cheese on
the
top.
spinach goes down. Someone asked if they could do pasta instead of the beans. And you can.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And the other thing is you can also cut your spinach up a lot smaller than this, okay? But it's delicious.
Oh,
and I haven't met a child yet that doesn't eat this soup.
What is going on?
Have you, Lizzie?
What?
Have you met a child yet that doesn't eat this soup?
No, my kids love it. They love it.
It's so good. It's a meal all in one. You've got everything in there that you need, your greens. Serve it with this amazing bread we just took out of the oven.
It's so good,
Any
you
bread
guys.
that you love. But there you go. There's dinner tonight in 20 minutes. Or take this to a friend in need. Someone said, what do we take to...
These soup bowls are fun, though. They're only $7. So anyways, we'll do a link to Sur La Table. Look how good.
That's hot, Lizzie. Do you dare taste it?
I don't know if I dare.
See if you dare. Okay.
We gotta end.
Yeah, we need to end for today. We'll see everybody on Thursday. We're going to make our
It's so hot.
whole wheat.
I don't know if we should be filming this, really.
That's okay. We're going to make our whole wheat bread for you on Thursday from scratch. We'll have our wheat grinder out and show you how to use these Kamut
This recipe
incredible
is on the
berries.
foodnanny.com, too.
Yeah, this recipe's at thefoodnanny.com. So we'll see.
I just love where you get the chicken and the sausage.
Yeah, it's so good. Go to thefoodnanny.com.
And the spinach.
The Italian peasant
Okay,
soup.
come here, Mom.
Okay, everybody.
I feel like we're filming
Okay.
it. Okay. Bye, you guys. We love you.
on
See you Thursday.